Hey guys, here's a quick tutorial on how to beat the 4 Selin's bosses at the end of Momodora Moonlit Farewell. The first one I'm going to be fighting is Selin Sphere. It only has 2 attacks, one just being a sort of target or lock-on attack. You're just going to want to run away from it. If you just keep running, it shouldn't really damage you, or you can just dodge roll it. The second attack is it's just going to shoot out a circle that slowly gets larger. You also want to dodge roll away from it once, and then it shouldn't really have to bother with it anymore. And as for damaging the enemy, all you have to do is run away from it. It slowly loses HP over time, and just let it go ahead and kill itself, and then you should be good. Anyways, now onto Selin's Mendacity. Again, these bosses only have 2 attacks. The first one is going to be one where it shoots out lasers, essentially. Honestly, for this boss, as long as you stand on those 2 little platforms with the 3 little stars on the bottom, if you just stand in the middle, you can avoid both of his attacks. And then, in the meantime, once it's not actively trying to attack you, you'll just want to be doing as much damage as possible. And for Selin's Envy, boss is again only going to have 2 attacks, while this time it has a little slowing field around it. The first attack is going to be one where you have to stand inside of a circle, and just go inside of there, maybe try to damage it while you're inside. Otherwise, its next attack is where it's just going to make an explosion around itself, and you can obviously tell which attack it's going to use. So just while it's not actually trying to attack you, just, for a couple seconds while it's still arming itself, I guess. Try and do as much damage as possible. And for the last of the Selin's bosses, we have Selin's Sorrow. Again, it's only going to have 2 attacks, really, the second one coming in a little bit later. But how you damage it is it'll spawn little fireballs around itself. You just want to go ahead and jump into those. And once you grab all 5 or however many it does spawn, it'll damage the boss. And its main 2 attacks are just a lightning bolt that follows you, so you'll just want to dodge roll away from it. Then usually after you damage it, it'll try to make it so the floor is going to damage you, so you just want to try to jump around while on the floor and try to avoid the attack once it actually goes off. Otherwise the boss fight is fairly simple.